There we go. Hi, everybody. I'm like, is it live? I just got out of the shower, as always.
We made it. Hello. Look, Mary's here. And who's here?
Dixie's here.
Here. You have your phone, right? Hi, everybody. Welcome. I'm Kimberly McAlinden, and this is Tabitha of
Long Island Yarn and Farm.
What do you go by, Tabitha? I know you buy a lot. Like, do you go by Tabitha Habold?
Oh, yes. Yeah.
This is Tabitha Habold. I'm Kimberly
Look how
McAlinden.
tall.
You are. I feel very short and wide.
I am never tall.
Well, you got your fancy.
I know we're matching. I wish you guys could see. Like, we've got our cowboy boots on. I can't get them up that high.
I'm not doing that. I will definitely fall on my butt. Hi, everybody. It's so nice to see you. Amy Besson, Rosemary, Laureate. Hi, Laureate. Oh, my gosh. Gail is here. Mary's here. Rosemary. Ruth Ann
already hit the music on the story. I made sure I shared it.
I shared it too. I can't believe you did that so quickly.
Ruth Ann, I'm upstairs, and anytime now, Jill, so whenever I'm in the office and I'm like, she hears music, she's like, is that Ruth Ann again? I'm like, yes, it is.
So I made it. I made it here. It was not easy. It is not easy driving to Long Island. And even though you would think that I wasn't that far away, it took forever.
Well, it really didn't take forever. She left a little late. But you know what's amazing? Kimberly and I are of the same cloth. And so actually, if Jill could figure out YouTube, Jill would probably be on to just be like, let me just see if those girls made it on time. So it was great. Actually, I'm super glad for you that you didn't hit too much traffic because like we said, one accident, that'll just blow your whole ETA. Actually, in fact, Becky with the good hair texted me earlier. She was supposed to be here at 6:30, and then now she just texted me saying she's not going to be here till 7:30. So there you go.
I'm telling you, the traffic is
It's an island.
Not my favorite. Oh. I never thought. Oh, my God.
Okay. You did go over a bridge, right?
Several, actually.
Yeah.
I made a wrong turn. And
oh, no.
I know. I was listening to my book. Do you listen? Oh, no. You don't.
No, you know
Do
what?
you listen to books?
Not books, but I listen to podcasts. Yeah. But actually, most of the time when I'm on the road shearing, I actually don't listen to much of anything. I really like silence. And that's really like when my brain gets going and ideas get going. And I find a lot of inspiration just being quiet.
I was quiet for the first 2 hours. I was quiet for the first 2 hours on the road.
You had to have a long podcast.
No, but I didn't listen to anything for 2 hours. It's supposed to take 2 hours to get here. And then I listened to about 50 chapters of my book.
Does it really? It's supposed to be 2 hours?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I know. That's why I was like, I'll get in the car at 1.
When I'm on the share tour, we'll have to plan for me to stop there with. Yeah. Look at me just biting myself.
Nah, that's totally cool. Totally cool. What are you wearing?
You mean this?
Yes.
I did not knit it. This, of course. Yeah. Okay. Here is, I'm mid-stitch. I did not finish this row. Here's my handkerchief. And then here's the actual Shoreline Shawl. This, of course, is in white picket fence. So this was the main sample that Kimberly knit up as she was going through the process and kind of like redesigning. And there's her official Shoreline Shawl in A Mother's Love.
Isn't it pretty? So you need to add at least an hour to the GPS. Well, that is, yes, Tracy. That is very smart.
Oh, is that Tracy? Wait,
Tracy Hennig.
Yep.
Yeah. Kimberly, hello.
I'm glad it's not just me
I can't see a darn thing. Hi, Caleb. Fancy pants. You guys look so cute. Yay. Hi, Brian. Oh, it's Kimberly. Hi, Kimberly Kindle. Hi, everybody.
I love Kimberly's song. Oh.
Yeah. So we are here because some of you, welcome to Friday night. I'm never on Friday.
You're always on a Thursday.
I'm usually on Thursday.
I'll catch it a couple times, and that's what I listen to sometimes when I'm driving. So the other day you had yours on, and I'll just no, I'm not on my phone while I'm driving, but I'll just put it on and then I'll just listen to it. Yeah.
I'm listening to a great book right now. If any of you are interested in a really cool book, it is called 20 Years Later. It's great. It's about a woman who it's actually a recommendation from Jessica, who is Crafty Cop. And she said that she read it and she loved it. And it was, it's about a woman who is accused of a murder.
Okay.
But she dies in the Twin Towers in 9/11. Oh. And now it's 20 years later. And it's all about how like they identify her bones and like how they identify her bones. And then it kind of opens up the murder again. Like it's awesome. So I'm listening to that. And so that was really fun. And
as long as you stay awake for the whole time. Like when we're traveling to llama shows, my friend Carol, she loves to listen to books on tape. But then what I find is, so like she'll be driving and then like I'll be sleeping so that we can alternate.
Yeah.
And then you ever like start dreaming the book that's on, like, have you ever been in the passenger seat while somebody is listening to a book on tape and then you start dreaming?
I can honestly say never in my life.
Okay, well I have.
Because if I'm in the passenger seat, my husband is driving. So we're usually listening to some sort of sports event.
Oh.
Awful.
Yeah.
It's absolutely awful.
Yep. No.
And when I fall asleep at night, like he has to fall asleep with the television on and I like it pitch black and quiet. So I always wait until he's asleep and then I turn everything off.
Yeah.
Or I put a big pillow in between us so I don't see like the flickering of the lights of the television. You know, these are the things you do when you sleep with someone. But people are in the parking lot at Painters.
Oh, that's Kathy and I was like, people are in the parking lot. Someone's outside. And Kathy and Penny drove out and then they wanted to listen to our live. So they said they were going to listen to it from the parking lot. So girls, you're going to get there before us, of course. So the reservation's under Tabitha. Let them know and we'll be right there. So.
I want to see how yours is. I like the way yours is styled because it's not as bulky.
Thanks, you did it.
I wasn't going to take the credit, but
I ran downstairs like fresh out of the shower. Like my hair is still wet. And I'm like, style me. Because there's no mirror out here. So you can take the credits. But it's kind of nice to wear it like two different ways. You know what I do?
I'm sweating.
So this is my first time actually getting a chance to wear it. And I'm not like a wear your shawl like over your shoulder kind of person. So I do have to wrap it around. And a couple of our patterns that we have, they're shorter.
Yeah.
So then you ever find where you're like trying to flip the end over and then trying to tuck it in and it doesn't stay. So I have to say, seriously, the reason why I love this so much is because it's so long that it stays on nice. So you can wrap it around or you can just put the one side up like I have it here.
Pretty.
Mm-hmm. Aren't you impressed with your own work?
Sometimes I am. Sometimes I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I'll look at something in my house, like on a dress form, and I'll be like,
"Damn, good for you."
I can't believe that came out of my brain. That does happen.
Do you think that when you look at your kids?
Yes, they are actually the three most beautiful things I've ever made in my entire life. They're beautiful.
That's great.
I'm not gonna,
Of course.
Some people think, whatever. They're really, I made pretty humans, but I had a great breeder.
We were discussing that earlier as we were talking about Georgia. We'll have to post some pictures. So there's like a background story too, like why we're kind of laughing about that. We don't just run around
almost got killed by
breeding.
a llama today. Stewie almost killed me.
No, she didn't. Ruth Ann is gonna get you for that. Ruth Ann, he was really frisky. He was very excited to see her, and he was getting very jealous that she was trying to get close to Mac. We have pictures and videos, so I will definitely post them on my stories. So if anybody does not follow me, definitely give a follow to Long Island Yarn and Farm because I was behind the camera. I've got lots of pictures and videos of Kimberly visiting everyone, but Stewie was a little sweet on her and he was getting all frisky and shaking his head and she got nervous because he ran up behind her.
All of a sudden I was like, holy, this whole like his whole like thing, his beard or whatever, his neck hair. And I was like, Tabitha! she was like, no, he's not going to hurt you. And of course, I had just had the conversation of like, so llamas, like, you know, when they're guarding and stuff like that, like, how do they defend their sheep and stuff? Like, you know, do they kick? Do they? And
I'm like, they charge
at you. And the next thing I know, I look back in this, and he's gigantic. Like, he's huge. And I was like, oh my God, I'm getting charged. I knew I shouldn't have worn my red coat.
Yeah. He felt like a kindred spirit. He's like this really beautiful, like reddish color. And so he must have felt like she was, you know, part of the family. And then, of course, Georgia. Oh, she's such a love. And then every time I'm trying to video, she just like walks closer. And then Kimberly didn't know what to do at first because she was like right in Kimberly's face.
She has no boundaries. No.
She's a close
talker.
No
self-awareness. You know those people. Those close talkers, they get all up in your. Do
you watch Seinfeld?
Yes.
Oh, see, that's a close talker. Mm-hmm. You need the Tic Tacs.
I do need a Tic Tac.
No, not for your back. Remember in the close talker episode?
Yes, exactly. I totally need a Tic Tac. Anyway, your breath smells all fresh because you just brushed your teeth.
I did. You know what I keep forgetting is that there's people on here that are not doing the Life and Rainbows knit along.
Yes.
So they're probably like,
what
the heck is this chick?
No, I was gonna talk about you and tell them
my head already hurts from laughing.
To give you a follow because so Tabitha and I have known each other for years. I have designed for her way back when, probably like 2013. Yeah.
We'd have to go.
Yeah, 12.
It was early.
Yeah, it was early on in Tabitha's life. And so then, you know, we hooked up and we decided to, well, we didn't hook up, but I am married. Well, so are you. Anyway,
whatever, says it.
We hooked up and we decided to do a knit along together. So this kind of is a recap. And for the over 60 people that did the knit along with us, we love all of you.
I thought you meant over 60 age. I'm like, what does that have to do with anything?
No, over 60.
Over 60 people all together.
Yes.
Over the. I'm like,
are you lit?
We did not even start cocktails. I promise.
So, no, because I gave it up for Lent.
She's allowed to have one.
I got special dispensation for tonight. But anyway, so those people that did the knit along with us, they're tuning in tonight because the grand prizes.
Oh my God, I almost forgot all about that too.
We are announcing the grand prizes tonight.
Oh my gosh.
And we didn't.
Okay.
So Tabitha will be right back.
Wait. Okay, look, this was all, we had a lot to do. There was a lot going on. So I just need to open up my laptop and get that.
Yes.
So yeah, I'm just going to exit.
She's just going to exit. So this is her studio. This is where she stands. Isn't it cool? Let's see. 4 Hail Marys. I know, Kimberly. I can sing it. I can sing the Hail Mary in Spanish, by the way.
Oh, really?
What's your?
Well, not because yours is plugged in.
Here.
Oh gosh.
So let's see. We're a great team. Yes, thank you. We are. Oh my gosh. Do you need to finish to get a prize? Absolutely no, Amy. The price of admission in the knit along was all you needed to get the prizes. But there is one that we said we were gonna. There's a special thing to it. I don't usually wear my hair down, so it's kind of messing me up.
Neither do I. But see, I wanted to, when you wear your hair up, then I wear my hair up. So yours was down, so mine's down.
Oh my goodness. What did I do to Stewie, Ruth Ann? I think he thought I was his sister because I had my hair down. I do. I believe that. I believe that's what it was. So I just wanted to say that hooking up with Tabitha was so incredible for this knit along. We had such a wonderful time. Now Tabitha is she is a farmer. She has llamas and sheep and chickens and goats and pigs and one alpaca. And so I got to meet all of them today. And so she has yarn. and it's exquisite yarn. So, and I'm sure that, anybody that's used her yarn absolutely loves it. So if you are interested in seeing her yarn, her website is Long Island Yarn and Farm.
L-I Yarn.
Oh, L-I Yarn and Farm.com. But I just put in Long Island.
Yeah, if you just if you just Google it, it'll come up.
Sure. Thank you, Cheryl. Cheryl had so much fun doing the knit along. Thank you. Well, I took pride in our knit along.
Last night was amazing.
Oh, last night was the cry fest.
Oh my word. Did you see the posts on Instagram? They're gonna make a drinking game every time I cry.
Well, I have to say that, all the stars aligned, and it really turned out to be an amazing event. Yeah, it really did. And I'm so happy. So we are gonna, how are we doing for time? Oh, it's only 19 minutes in.
But we have a hard stop.
We have a hard stop at 7. And we have prizes to give away.
Because we've got dinner reservations and we are doing an in-person meet and greet. So excited that there's 8 people that are going to be joining us for dinner. And we also have a hard stop because for those of you that are doing the knit along with us, we do have exclusive hand-woven project bags that I've been secretly making behind the scenes. Now, unfortunately, they did not arrive, so where I could gift Kimberly hers on tonight's session, but I did post pictures in our exclusive Facebook group, and so as soon as we are done, yes, I did today.
Oh, I didn't.
Yes.
I was driving.
You are
forever.
She's gonna keep driving that home. So anyway, so as soon as we're done, guys, I'm gonna run over to the computer and turn all those babies on. So as we mentioned, unfortunately, it's just for anybody that is in the knit along. So it's like literally a secret page. So
it is.
Yeah, so the website knows if you're in the knit along or not. So just remember that you have to sign in into your account, use your email, and then the computer's like, oh, I know you. You're part of the knit along. You can see the secret page.
That's so cool.
It is cool.
That is so cool. It was amazing. You can't wait to block mine tonight. Oh, yay, Joyce. And Joyce will be able to block it according to the way the designer did it, because there were videos for every single part of the shawl. Casting on, weaving in ends, starting the lace, and blocking.
And I will say, I mean, that's, I think, overwhelmingly because, well, you probably will boast on yourself, which is great, and you should, but I'll do it for her. So the overwhelming response was that it wasn't just a knit along. I mean, it was literally like a class along with the knit along, along with a lot of fun. And I still keep saying back to the beginning, I was just so excited to be able to reconnect with Kimberly, to be able to work with Kimberly. We just kind of came up with this whole idea organically. And I really do take my work seriously, and I pride and my level of professionalism and trying to put my best foot forward. And I was so excited to jump into the knit along with her. I didn't even think about how she would do it. I did not even think like, is she a great presenter? Like, how is she going to put this together? So you know what? You just have to go with your heart sometimes. And I kept saying throughout the whole knit along, seriously, I was impressed as well at your ability, to do public speaking and on a whim, which I'm well known for, although it might not seem like it. So we just kind of both fly by the seat of our pants and we just go with what comes in front of us. But the tutorials, the videos, everything that you put together, I mean, I think that's like above and beyond what anybody probably could have expected.
Thank you.
And it's like extra help. So it's like being able to go to your teacher. I mean, Kimberly is still, even now that the knit along is over, making herself available for anybody that has questions, problems. She'll get on Zoom, she'll get on the phone, except of course with me. The one time I needed help, she was like, oh, I'm heading to the city with Mac. We're going to have a good night. You'll be fine.
You'll be fine.
Just pick up any 3 stitches.
You can do it, girl.
Needless to say, I'm behind.
That's okay. That's all right.
So,
but I just think that, and last night Tabitha and I were spinning together. So it was really neat to show other fiber things that we like to do, besides making yarn and raising the animals and designing something and, kind of being teacher. it was just really cool to like show other things that we had done. So,
well, and the whole premise behind this knit along and the reason why we came up with the idea was because of the whole presentation that you did. So, you know, the original piece, maybe for anybody that's doesn't follow you to a T,
right.
You know, it was something that Kimberly spun the yarn herself and then designed the shawl like pretty much as you were knitting it, I'm guessing, because there were no written instructions. So she had to go back and kind of put that all together. And this was all for a presentation, not even for a knitting community. Was it for the country club?
Yeah, it was for the yacht club.
Which I think
for
is
the ladies
amazing.
Of the yacht club.
So that's kind of where this all came from, and the fact that, you know, she spun the yarn herself and both of us as spinners. So yeah, it was really great to pull out the wheel last night. And
I know, wasn't it?
I was saying I kind of like forgot for a while that we were doing a Zoom, and actually even in my kitchen while I was dusting the wheel off, I told Kimberly I was late again because I just sat at the wheel and I was like so into it. So I was really enjoying it. So the whole thing has just been great.
I know. Well, if I didn't have a million designs due, then this weekend I would definitely like be at my wheel again.
I know. I was like,
so much
I'm like,
going on.
I should like, you know, do yarn again, but sorry, the pigs. I'm hoping they stay inside.
There's one pig. He's a boy. He's afraid of me.
His name is Piggity, and Piggity always has.
He's a little nervous. That's okay.
He has issues. It's okay, and he's my talker, so he always has a lot to say, and he can never take it personally.
I don't.
That's good. And it is getting to be close to dinner time too, so that's why they're getting a little rambunctious.
Deanna says we look wonderful. She'll miss all the fun.
Well, we'll miss having you, Deanna, but we know you'll be there in spirit, even though you're here on Long Island. It is hard for people to imagine that Long Island is actually a long island. So, you know,
I know it's long.
So even though somebody might live here on Long Island, it's just not always that easy for us to all get together.
Gail says it was truly an educational experience for everyone, and we made new friends. Your authenticity shines bright like a rainbow.
Oh.
She's talking about both of us.
Oh.
All right, so let's do the first prize. Come on.
Okay, so so we're gonna spin the wheel. So which prize do we want it to be?
What do you think? That one first?
Sure. Let's do that one.
So let's show what it is.
So exciting. She brought the prizes with her so you guys could see them. And again, guys, this is for everybody that's been part of the knit along with us. And it also doesn't matter if you are in attendance for the live. So that's the great part about it too.
I know, it's so cool.
And of course, we're going to post this so everybody can go back and watch it if they've missed it. So tell them what they're going to win.
The first prize is 3 skeins of yarn. There's the color right there. I know, isn't it funny? This is Moondrake in fingering. This is Big Sky yarn in mohair. And this would be a great birds of a feather shawl or anything that, you know, that's actually originally what I thought they would do because that Andrea Mowry knit along is going on now. So here is the first prize.
All right. Well, let's go ahead.
Spin the wheel.
Spin the wheel. Can you guys hear it?
It
I can't show it on the screen anymore, but it's a rainbow colored wheel. It's probably like the most fun I had in all this.
We did the whole rainbow thing.
Tracy!
Tracy
Hennig. Tracy just won last night.
She won last night. Lucky lady.
Oh, see that?
There you go, Tracy.
Congratulations.
This is coming to you. Yay! Oh, that's so exciting. Okay.
All right.
All right. What else do you want to talk about? Do you want to talk about that we're going to do it again? Yay!
Go for it.
Is that your phone?
That would be. I forgot to.
Oh.
It's not on Do Not Disturb.
It's just okay. Oh, we have to look at that too.
What? Do you
guys
go get it?
Do you want to?
Sure. Because we're decided, right?
We're decided. That's what we do. That's what we're going to do.
Okay. I'll go get it. You talk with them.
All right. So, friends, we are going to do another knit along. We are so excited. You know, we had so much fun together. You know, the chemistry between us was great. And we decided to do another one. So it's going to be not until September, I think, August or September. But I'll show you what we're going to make. Yay, yay, yay. Where's Jennifer tonight? Oh, she couldn't be here. Jennifer couldn't be here tonight. That's okay. It's a Friday night. Like normally I'm usually not around on Friday nights. I would like my life to be like in Tabitha studio because I don't look like that in real life.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't. I'm like I keep getting
angels.
KAL.
We have
Like, holy
KAL.
crap, I look. My skin looks great.
You're so rosy.
Oh, well, I did put a little. All right, are you ready?
All right, you hold it up because I'm going to look and see if I can find that picture.
Oh, I know. I have it right. I have it right there.
Where? Really?
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah. I think you should put it on.
You want me to put it on?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you tell them anything about it?
No, then you're going to zhuzh it up. Okay. So for everyone that wasn't part of our knit along, it actually turned into be kind of like appreciating the people that are around us, appreciating the parents that we are or the parents that we have or have had. And a mother's love definitely was a part of that theme because this color Tabitha actually had made at the mill because it was, I actually named it a mother's love because it was going to be a pink that reminded me of my mom. So in keeping with that, and Tabitha can't find it, so she's going to hold this and I'm going to get it really quickly.
How are you going to get it so quickly?
Watch. I'm going to go to you.
Okay.
I'm going to go to you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, did I send it to you?
Because yes.
Oh, I wasn't
and
even
then I'm
thinking
going to go.
I'm going through all my
See,
pictures.
look.
Oh, okay. Oh.
Do you want this one or that one? This one or that
one?
Okay.
Yeah.
So you ready? So in keeping with kind of the theme of appreciating who we are as animal parents, people parents, other people's kids' parents, you know, just in keeping with that whole tradition and the parents, you know, that we are and what we've had and have, we are going to do, it's okay. This is Tabitha's beautiful mommy who has passed, like mine, which is actually how this whole hookup, you know, life happens, right? You know, we had done work together and then, you know, work takes you in different directions. But I had seen for some reason on Instagram that Tabitha had posted that her mother had passed away. And all of you know my story with my mom. And so I reached out to her to say, you know what? I just want you to know that my heart is hugging your hurt. I don't know exactly how you feel, but I know what it feels like to not have your mom, to be a motherless daughter. And then that started the conversation, and then we started getting, you know, back together. So here is Tabitha's beautiful mommy.
Well, and then just to make it a little humorous before I completely melt into a puddle on the floor, and yes, all of my friends take a drink.
She did start.
But then, so the whole significance, they both died in the same month.
Oh, yeah, this is crazy.
Age.
They were the same age. They died the same month.
We were the same age because it was a time apart.
Yes, and they both didn't have an easy time.
Yeah. So, but
we both got tattoos. We both got tattoos. In honoring our mom.
And she didn't know that I was doing the same thing, just something that I wanted to do to honor my mom. And she was so excited about her tattoo to honor. So when I told her, I said, oh my gosh, I'm doing the same thing. That was yet another similarity.
Yeah.
It was
almost like our moms were up there like, hey girls, get together. You know, like when you go to the playground and your mom would be like, my mom would be like, you see that one? Go play with that one. And I would go and hello, you know. But it's funny because my tattoo looks like Rainbow Bright, right?
Because it's a rainbow.
Yes, I look like Rainbow Bright. Are you ready for Xena, the warrior princess?
I can't even show you the whole thing. It goes all the way up.
All the way up. So while we both did the same thing in memory of our moms. It is not anywhere near the same thing.
And we were in the middle of one of our knit along Zooms, and she's like, oh my God. She's like, I'm like Rainbow Bright and like My Little Pony. And you're like Xena the Warrior Princess. We started laughing so hard. We were snorting. I mean, it was hysterical. So actually, we got a great picture before we started tonight of like my whole arm and her little rainbow. So we'll post that.
Oh, I do. We'll post that on both of ours.
It's worth a good laugh for sure.
Yes.
So but the other significance is my mom actually hated taking pictures. And even when I would try to take pictures with her, she really couldn't smile well. Like she really hated. I have hardly any pictures of her. And so this one picture, we were actually visiting another older member of our family. And this is a knitted piece, not a hand knitted piece that my mom had. And she was wearing it. And I said, Mom, I said, pose for me because I love that. I said, we can make that, we can make our own design. And so, yeah, so this was, again, this was her posing for me. And it literally is.
And I'll show you because it's hard to see, but yes. I'll show you. So it is going to be so much fun to do.
So it's we were saying, because we were going to do a sweater, because I have another sweater that I'm looking to recreate. And look, I'm not a sweater knitter. I'm not actually hardly a knitter. So, but that's okay.
No, it's good.
But it's like a garment, but it really is going to be easy in the sense that it's really just a big rectangle, and then it's open on the side. So it's kind of like a poncho / sweater. Now I'm thinking, we were saying I love a good turtleneck. I'm always in turtlenecks, but some of you might not like a turtleneck. So we were thinking we could do one version.
We're gonna do two versions.
One without.
Yep.
But again, it's just I think what I love about it too, it's a really easy wear for all body styles. And it really reminds me of the other piece, the very first piece that you did for me.
Yeah.
Because I handed you a knitted garment that I bought from Chico's. And I said to her, I said, I just started this yarn company. I go, and now I can't wear anything that's store-bought, machine knitted, because everybody's always like, oh, is that yours? Is that your design? But I loved this piece so much. And I said, could you recreate it?
And write the pattern.
And here we are again.
It's a swancho.
It's kind of, but it's there's
more
no
Ruana-ish than swancho.
Yes,
more
exactly.
of a Ruana.
Do you guys want me to put it on?
Do you want her to put it on? And we have 20 minutes and 2 more prizes.
Okay.
Put it on.
All right. I'll put it.
Beautiful.
I know it's gonna mess my hair up.
Oh, that's okay. So isn't that exciting? We're so exciting.
Did you give them like sort of timelines and what it's going to lead into?
Did we say September-ish?
You kind of said August into September.
August into September. I have to see how long it takes.
Yeah, and also really leading into Rhinebeck is kind of what we were hoping for. So
it's
not going to be your Rhinebeck sweater, but in my opinion, it's way better because I don't want to make a Rhinebeck sweater.
And Tabitha is a vendor at Rhinebeck. So, wow, you really. So Tabitha is, so I will be there hanging out with her for a little bit. And if you come to Rhinebeck, please bring your Shoreline shawls and whatever we're going to name this. We haven't decided yet. So we're still in the early stages, but please, friends, don't worry. We are going to do another one together. It is going to have lots of stuff. I'll probably do a different texture.
I mean, of course, it looks like I'm wearing a tent, but I'm telling you,
it's very, really, very pretty.
It just,
oh, it's beautiful.
Now I'm short because I can't get you guys
Here,
to see the bottom of it. But it just wears so easily, and the sides are totally open. And there's just like a little eye cord here on either side. So it's kind of like a cape, like Ruana. And again, what I love is like, it's just gonna, I think, go great again with all body styles. And I really love, most of my designs are very simple, easy to wear.
I have a different body style.
That would be amazing.
Wait, what?
Now both of our hair is gonna be all focaccia. All right. Look at, did you guys know you were going to tune in to see women dress and undress?
We're getting dressed. Wrapped in a mother's love poncho. Holy crap.
Oh.
Get your drinks. Get your drinks. She's starting. This is very, very heavy. We're gonna make it thinner.
It is, yeah. So this is probably more of like done up in a heavy worsted weight. But you know, again, it can be used probably. We should just put it right there.
Like Cousin It.
I was just gonna say that.
All right, so here is me. I am not a turtleneck girl because I am in menopause. So, so here we go. Here's me. Actually, oh, I love it. You know what? This feels like a hug. It's so comfy. And this is it on me. So you have tall drink of water.
Oh gosh. Well,
The rum barrel. Can you tell I can't wait to have a drink?
All night she's gonna say, I'm allowed.
I'm allowed.
God said it's okay.
Special dispensation, if that's the word.
Did you come with a note?
No, but are you guys ready? So, you know, I'm Episcopalian. So for those of you that don't know, it is the Catholic Church, not the Roman Catholic Church. And I'm a chalice bearer, which means that when you go up to the altar and you get the body and blood, I hold the blood. I actually give people. That's what, yeah. Isn't that crazy?
Isn't it juice?
No, it's wine.
Oh, right. Okay, yeah.
And then when people don't finish it, because it's, you know, it's been blessed, and we truly believe that it is the body and blood, you know, I get to drink it.
Your level of excitement after not drinking for a week is amazing.
I'm going strong though. I wake up every morning, I'm like, wow, I feel great. I do feel good.
Yeah, yeah.
That could be the name. Feels like a hug no long.
Oh. Or it could just be like
feels like a hug. That's a good one.
Well, we'll have to. Well, we're gonna stick with. So we kind of hoped that this was going to be something that we were going to do again. So the knit along. That's why Life and Rainbows knit along was very general, because we were hoping there was going to be like a part 2, and so then we just need a name for the piece itself. I know the next one we could lead into virtual Vogue. No, not even virtual, real
Vogue.
I'm just taking her. I'm just gonna kidnap her.
Well, we'll see. I seem to be getting a little popular.
I know. I'm so excited to be hanging out with Kimberly.
Knock it off. Knock it off. I'm still the same. It is not going to be fingering weight, Molly.
Oh, gosh, no.
It will probably be sport.
Which my sport, I mean, again, and like any knit along.
Sport is kind of
it's like more of a DK. Yes. And my worst is more like an Aran. But again, guys, like with our first knit along that we just completed, we're certainly going to put together kits utilizing my yarn, but you can use any yarn. We just want you guys to join us and be part of it, of course.
So much fun.
And so, you know what? Well, only because I'm interested, because so when we got involved with the Shoreline Shawl, the whole joke was that I was going to do it as well, which I do know how to knit. I just don't spend a lot of time knitting because I'm raising animals, I'm shearing, I'm designing yarn and lots of other things. But I'm like, oh, no problem. Well, then you're like, it's tab shawl. I'm like, what the hell is that? Then I haven't even gotten to the lace. So, you know, it was a little bit more than I expected, but I was the poster child for the beginner knitters to say, yes, you can do it. So
did you feel supported and loved and you knew what you were doing?
Yeah, other than when you wouldn't give me help.
The one person.
But so I guess what I would say is just quickly, like if somebody was doing this and they're like, oh, that's easy, or oh, it's too hard. Like what would be, this is putting her on the spot. See how good of a teacher she is. Like what would be like a technique off the top of your head that somebody might learn from doing this?
3 needle bind off, texture stitches, picking up stitches, I-cord.
Yeah, I'm going to do it too.
No,
and I thought
you're not going to have time. You're not going to have time.
But I will participate.
Yes.
Okay.
I can't wait to see what yarns and colors you come up with.
Yeah, I'll have to. Well, we're definitely going to have to do Mother's Love again. Yes. Maybe for somebody who wants to.
Yes.
Maybe there could be a version with like some Tarsha. And that's getting crazy.
What are you nuts?
But no, I like a good neutral, a darker color. So absolutely.
Oh, thanks, Kimberly. Have a good night. Tabitha, better start now. I know. Let's do another.
Let's start now. I got to finish my Shoreline Shawl.
All right.
Okay.
You have this one.
Yes. Okay. So guys, I reached out to my friends at Vogue Knitting Live. And so next week, starting on Thursday through Sunday, is going to be the March edition of Virtual Vogue Knitting Live. So they have generously donated a Knit One Purl 2 package that is valued at $90. That's going to get you 2 classes along with a lecture and a marketplace ticket, which is part of that as well. And with all of that, then that means you'll be able to join me on Friday at 11 a.m. I am going to be revving up those shears and shearing my first sheep of the season. So I'm really excited about that. So hope that everybody will join, because remember, you only have to get a marketplace ticket to see that. It costs $3.99. Why somebody doesn't do it, I don't know. You get 4 days worth of value. But we've got this great prize for our next winner, and let's go ahead and spin the wheel.
Spinning wheel. Isn't that a song? No.
I think so. I'm not sure. Karen Larson!
Yay, congratulations!
All right.
So what are her instructions to get that?
Yes, we have. So Karen, if you're on or if you watch the recorded version, we have a code for you. So we'll get that all to you. And congratulations. And I hope you enjoy. I'm sure there's still a lot of great classes to be able to choose from, lectures, and of course, again, 4 days of the marketplace. So
yeah. And
you're getting hot, aren't you?
Yeah.
I saw her start to, she's like, I got to get this off. All right. Well, you're wearing a shirt and a sweater. So I get it.
My hair got all.
It still looks beautiful.
It's beautiful. Thank you.
Gorgeous.
Thank you. As do you.
Absolutely.
All right. So guess what?
What? 6:45.
I know. And we have a hard 7.
We do. We do have a hard stop.
Not a 7 and 7, just a hard 7.
There again, the alcohol reference.
What should I have? I don't even know what to do.
They have really, really amazing specialty cocktails.
Do they?
Yes.
You're gonna feel so special.
We even have I have a special treat waiting. Did you hear Christopher when he came in? Did he bring the surprise? I have a surprise waiting there for us.
You do?
I do. It's not that big of a deal, but
oh, that's so cute. No, I didn't hear.
Yeah.
So is there anything else you wanted to say about the knit along?
Well, I mean, other than thanking everybody,
I
of
know.
course,
It
for
was so amazing
joining us. I hope everybody had a great time. I hope whether you finished it or not, that you felt like you got something out of it. I mean, I know some people feel stressed, that they maybe didn't knit fast enough, and again, that's not what it was about. It was just about everybody getting together and community, learning something, and just really being part of the group. I mean, every time we Zoomed, we always had in the 40s, people joining us, but of course we recorded it. So even if you weren't able to be part of it, so that was great. People thanked us for that.
Yeah.
We had people from the West Coast. I think Debbie from Canada joined us, if I remember correctly. So we even had international. So it was just great. And I really enjoyed it because, again, I always said I don't like kits, and I didn't get knit alongs. And look, I offered kits and did a knit along. So it's great. I'm really happy to have been part of it.
Lychee martini. I'll probably have a martini for sure.
What does it say? A lychee?
Yeah, lychee martini.
That's my favorite. They don't have that, but whenever I go for sushi,
Me too.
Oh, love it.
Not during Lent though. Except for tonight.
They do have an amazing martini list.
Oh,
sure. I usually get a lemon drop martini. Oh my God. It's so lovely, and it has a sugar rim. It's basically like doing a lemon drop shot.
I like it.
You like thicker?
I like it to burn. I'm still trying to get 352 stitches. Listen, for those of you that aren't finished with the sweater or the knit along, the Facebook group will stay open, the private Facebook group, and that has all of the videos in there. But you also, don't worry, you can always send me a private message, and I am available.
Trust me, I'm going to need help again when I get to the lace part. For now, I'm just happily knitting along back and forth, lots of knits and lots of purls. So
it's pretty too.
And I do also, again, I guess kind of before we get to the end, just to remind everybody, if you are part of the knit along with us. Look, she's finishing it.
I just want to finish the row. I never stop in the middle of a row.
I was doing this last night, and that's when I kept screwing up. So that's why I stopped.
Don't worry.
I forget where
if
we were
I
at.
see an issue, I'll
Guys, she
fix it.
just grabbed it. I said, right? I even said last night.
I know.
She was like, she goes, when I get there, she goes, I'll work on it for you. I was like, no, like I do.
I know, and you can, but I don't like. I never stop in the middle of a row.
Do you know where you're at? Do you know what you need to do? Don't mess it up. You're on the purl side.
I'm in the knit side.
No, the knit side. So you have to knit and then yarn over and then knit into it again.
That's right.
When you get to the yarn over.
I have made 3 of these shawls.
Anyway, so guys, don't forget, if you are part of the knit along, I'm sorry if you were not, but I do just want to remind you guys that we do have the special launch that is happening as soon as we are done here. And we do have these amazing, amazing project bags. So, you know, I'm going to actually show Kimberly hers because there was
I haven't.
There was one special one made specifically for Kimberly, and hopefully here it is. So there was a very, very special one made for Kimberly, and that's yours.
Oh my gosh.
It's got a little...
Oh, it has a llama, and look at that.
So these are, again, all hand woven.
And this is the color.
Yes, the Mother's Love color.
And look, the beads have rainbows on them.
So all of the bags are hand woven by Sally of the Shepherd Studio.
Can I show people?
Yes, absolutely. And so there are just a select amount that were dyed to match the color of A Mother's Love, the exclusive yarn that we did for the knit along. Sally went above and beyond, and all of the bags have rainbow tassels on them. Some of them have rainbow beads. They all have rainbow stitch keepers. And then also the cutest part, let me see, the inside, I did post it in our Facebook group, but the inside either has rainbow llamas, if you can see that, or just rainbows like that. So the inside fabric has that. So there are only 19 of them because Kimberly has the first, and then there's 19 others that are available. There are also lots of natural colors. Many of them are one of a kind, so they are up there. And yeah, so good luck. Keep refreshing. And
those are on your website.
They are on the website. Remember, you have to sign in using your account because the website knows that you're part of the Knit Along group, and then you will have exclusive access to the page. If anybody else goes there, they're not even going to see it. They won't even see the tab.
Right.
So when you guys go in on the top left, you'll see it'll say Life and Rainbows Knit Along Woven Bags, and that's the page you'll click on to be able to then go ahead and hopefully find a bag maybe you might like.
So Karen says that she's already enrolled in 4 classes, so please spin. She'd like to give she'd like to give it to somebody else.
That's really nice. We had that one other time. Remember, wasn't it it was Katie that won twice, and she passed it on to somebody else. Okay.
Thank you, Karen.
Go ahead and do that. That's really nice, Karen.
We'll send Karen a free pattern.
I was actually just thinking the same thing, so don't let me forget. We'll still send you something, Karen. Beth NG. I was going to say it came up as Elizabeth Nielsen Gammon, and I don't know you as that. I know you as Beth NG. So Beth NG, if you are on, or even if you're not, we will let you know. But you are now the winner of the Knit One Purl Tooth package for a virtual Vogue Knitting Live happening next week. Oh, Dixie's excited.
Wow.
She's got the zoomies.
Is it dinner time or it's over?
Who knows? She's just all excited about something.
And Karen, we will send you a...
Dixie's running around our feet. She's all excited.
We will send you a code for a free pattern.
All right, there you go.
Of mine.
So right. With that, we've got time check. So
one more, that's it.
This last one here.
Yes. And that is for someone, right? And you know who it is, right? I'm gonna come off camera. Hold on, we're telling secrets. Right?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
You have the name, right?
Yeah. With me?
Do you know who it is?
Obviously, we have a lot going on here. Okay, gotcha. Okay.
Right?
Yeah, yes. Okay. Well, you tell them what it is. So and you tell them why or what it was for.
Here, this last prize, everyone in the knit along didn't know what it was for, but it actually was for the person that used the most hashtags. So when you use the hashtag, we were keeping track, and I will tell you that all the prizes are grand. It's not like
no, and
prize.
this is not like it's any bigger than the other prizes.
Exactly.
We just wanted to pick one prize, and I think what we were maybe thinking about is for the next knit along, kind of maybe coming up with other categories. So like ahead of time, you'll maybe know that there's something bigger waiting there for you if you hashtag a lot or share a lot. And I will say, guys, there were a number of you that were hashtagging in your stories. I mean, those don't come up in the hashtag necessarily, but we see them both versus if you hashtag in your actual post. So thank you to everybody. I want to give a special shout out to Penny, actually. Penny's been like my get it girl. And the other morning I was thinking of her when I went out at 30 degrees. I thought it was warmer. And I hit the road and was doing some running. And so Penny, equally, I told her it was my inspiration. So she was wearing her Shoreline Shawl a couple of times,
so nice.
Walking in the morning, getting in her exercise. So good for you, girl. We'll see you in a few.
So this is a Hohi bag. It is the Crossbody bag. It has a zipper on the top.
It's gorgeous. It's my colors too. It's like black and tan.
It's black and tan. And it also comes with this, which is the what is that? Dust. It's like the dust cover, but the dust cover also you can put your project in this and then put it in the bag, and you can use this for anything. So there was a winner, and the winner is
Ruth Ann! So congratulations. And I hope that you'll enjoy it. It's absolutely gorgeous. And if it's not your style, maybe Claire will want it. So there you go. That's her daughter.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah.
So how can people find you because this is going to be up for a long time. How are people going to find you if they don't already know you?
So you can find me at Long Island Yarn and Farm on Facebook. On Instagram, it's LI Yarn and Farm spelled out. Of course, we do have a website, and I'm otherwise pretty easy to get a hold of. I will say that my stories are awesome. My actual posts, maybe not so much. I do need to work on that, but I love connecting with everybody. I love sharing the animals. I love sharing just our daily life around here and my daily activities. So I will say, give a follow, because I'm about to start my 2022 Shear and Share tour. I'm a professional shearer, so I do travel up and down the East Coast shearing for other people that have fibered livestock. I am mostly known for shearing llamas, but I do shear sheep and alpaca as well, and the occasional Angora goat, mostly just mine. So I really love taking everybody on my travels, and I do a lot of lives while I'm shearing, and I'm just looking forward to another great year and having everybody along with me for that.
Ruth Ann's crying. She goes, now everybody drink. I'm crying.
Ah!
So happy. So that's pretty much it. I just wanted to thank you so much for having me out on the farm. It's been.
I wish we had more time, so she's gonna have to come back. So we could do something outside with the animals
when it's warm and I don't wear my red coat. But anyway, thank you so much for joining us. We hope to see you on the next knit along. Stay tuned. Follow us on Instagram, and if you haven't subscribed, we would appreciate it if you would subscribe to me. And now we're gonna go have my one legal drink.
She's gonna have more
than one. No, I'll probably have one, and I'll be shellacked. Goodbye, everybody. Thank you so much. Have a great day.
Bye, everybody.
Bye. Happy Friday.